Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm your moderator for the evening. My name is Dwayne Thompson, and we're coming here live from Law's Kingdom, Family Law. We got a special guest in the meeting. He's going to be the first guest of many, one of the many ambassadors of DeKalb County. We got Coach E in the building. Go ahead and give Coach E a round of applause. All right, all right, Coach. Bringing you into the studio today, we're doing a little DeKalb County preview for the upcoming 2026 season. I'm going to get into it, but first, let's start off by you giving me a little rundown about yourself, Coach E. Go ahead.
Well, my name is Eric Dennis, but I go Coach E. I'm alumni for Southwest DeKalb High School, played football there. And now I am the president of the Southwest DeKalb Booster Club for the football team. And just trying to get us back out there and let people know Southwest ain't never died. We're coming back stronger than we ever was.
Okay. Southwest DeKalb has a very rich history in DeKalb County. One of the few DeKalb County teams to have won a state championship.
Two
State championships. Give me a little bit of background about the brief history, some of the players your guys had come through, and some of the players you guys have coming through.
Okay, well, like I said, we won 2 state championships, one in 72, one in 95. It's been a while since we've been back there, but we're getting back there. Very rich tradition, over 400 wins between 2 legendary coaches. And we just trying to get Southwest back in that form. Some of the notable players that we did have out there, we had 7 players go play D1 ball this past year. Some of those players are like Ernest Rankins. He went to Florida State. That was a defensive tackle for us. We also had Sam Turner as a wide receiver, went to Auburn for us. And Brandon Gunn went to Mercer, played DB. We kind of become a DBU over there at Southwest. We're putting a lot of DBs out on the next level. So we got some things brewing, and I also got some young boys. It was the first year DeKalb County had a JV championship, and we did bring it home 7-0. Beat Lithonia twice, just to put that out there. Some of the players that's coming up, the young boys are Xavier Harrell, Caleb Graham, Deontay Brown, and Marquise Ely, who was already offered as a freshman. So the future is looking real bright for us at Southwest DeKalb football.
Definitely. Now, let me ask you this. You made the statement about beating Lithonia twice. I think that's very pivotal, but I also want to
Excuse me. It was 3 times that we include varsity. Twice on JV, once on varsity.
Okay.
Nobody keeping count.
Okay. So, but with the JV, how are you guys working that pipeline from the middle school to the high school? How is that? How do you navigate that, and how are y'all navigating that pipeline from middle school to high school?
Well, I would have to give that recognition to the coach, Coach Bell. He's doing a good job. Him and his coaching staff is reaching out to the community and getting it out there about Southwest and getting the players and the boys that want to come to play at Southwest. Letting them know about our rich tradition in winning, our rich tradition in building men also. We're just more than a football team. We got men that so happen to be athletes out there. So we're doing good things in the community, and we're attracting the boys that we need to attract to become a part of our football team. So I had to give that notary to Coach Bell and them that's going out there to the middle schools and going out there to the game and making their presence known and seeing what's out there and trying to keep things in the community.
Definitely. All right. Next, let's talk about the recruiting aspect. Within DeKalb County, within this rich history of athletes we have, how do we keep these athletes in county? I know that there's a lot of ciphering into the Gwinnett's, you know what I'm saying, into the Douglases, but I mean into the Cobbs. I'll say that more. How do you guys keep the athletes in DeKalb, and then not only how do you keep them in DeKalb, how do you keep them going to college? Because I think college is very important to this whole system. So how do you keep them, one, keep them in DeKalb County, and two, how do you keep pushing them out to the colleges?
Okay. Well, first, I think people have the notion that DeKalb County is not putting boys in college. DeKalb County is putting a lot of boys in school. We do get overshadowed with other DeKalb County problems. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as school and getting these boys in school, DeKalb County is pumping out big numbers. And a lot of schools, and especially the many schools that we do have in DeKalb County, we're putting boys out there in school. Boys are going to school. What I think that will keep boys in the DeKalb County school, what I believe that we're missing is community effort. I think we're missing the whole village aspect when it comes to these schools and the thing that set us to set people aside from just having a football team or a football program.
Gotcha.
A football program has a lot of community behind it, a lot of effort that goes behind it, and make the boys want to be there, make the boys see the seriousness in what they're doing. So if we just continue to build as a community and continue to invest in the boys and let them know that they are as special as they are, we'll be okay. But I do think that we put a lot of boys in school, and I think we get that notion of we have to take our boys out and put them in Gwinnett or Cobb like that. I'm also a parent. I have an older son that I did take to a Gwinnett County school. Then we came back to DeKalb County, and it was a major difference. He ended up playing at Cedar Grove, and that ended up being a program that he was more productive in than he was in the Gwinnett County program that he was in. So I am one of those parents that have been through those steps and went through that and seen the difference. If we just come together as a county like we used to be, that we'll be back prominent and be back on top as far as the Gwinnett counties and the Cobb counties and all these things. Because Cedar Grove showed it's not about the facilities and it ain't about the money. It's about the effort and about the community. And that's why they won the way they won and did the things they did on their run. And we could have those same runs in every school in DeKalb County.
Right.
Lithonia is looking good, even though I'm talking junk about them. But we here talking about DeKalb County. Lithonia is looking very good. They have hit a complete 360. Southwest getting back to prominence. Stevenson is getting back stronger. I mean, DeKalb County football is going to be very, very, very strong this year and very entertaining this year. And we'll produce a lot of boys out there this year, just like any other county that's out there.
Okay. Now, we're going to get back to recruiting, but right now I want to ask you a question. I see that this year, DeKalb County's having their own, let's say, Kell Classic or
Yes,
their
sir.
own DeKalb County Classic.
Yes, sir.
Do you know how that came about? And if you do, can you tell me about it? And then tell me about who you guys are playing the game, you know, the historic aspect of it. Because one thing I think about this thing is bringing back, like I said, I went to a DeKalb County school. I graduated from Stone Mountain High School.
Right.
And we used to play the Redans, the Lithonias, the Stevensons, the Tuckers. You know, we played our area. So it was important to win our area.
Right.
You know, now that the regions are a little bit different based off of size and things of that such nature, some of the DeKalb County schools don't play. You know what I'm saying? So playing this jamboree and having this display of our own greatness, what do you think about that? So if you know about that, give me some background on that, and then we can go into that.
Well, I don't know how it came about. I will only guess it came about the whispers of many, many years of where's the Southwest Stevenson game?
Yeah.
Where's the Tucker Lithonia game?
Correct,
Where's these games that we're so used to having? Like I said, I graduated Southwest 04, and that Stevenson game was enormous. It was
correct.
It was fun to play in that game. Let's just say it like that. And so I know that people have been wanting that rivalry to come back around. And like I say, to right now, I think it's the great times for that rivalry to come back around because both teams are looking good. It's not going to be a Rudy-Poo football game. It's going to be a good football game. I believe that's why we're the primetime game that day. We're the last game that day.
Correct.
So I do think that's very good for DeKalb County to get these rivalries back and get the eye back on DeKalb County and letting people know where the talent come from. I'm a firm believer of DeKalb County makes the whole state better because they come and get our boys, no matter where they come from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Everywhere.
they come here to get our boys.
Correct,
We make
correct.
the state better in the whole.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, I think there's this great thing that we're having that jamboree coming up, and I'm very excited to go against Stevenson again like the old days.
Okay. All right, couple more questions. This is going to be a question for the booster. Mm-hmm. How can the booster club and the Southwest football team get the alumni and the fans back into supporting DeKalb County? Because what I'll say is, just like you just said about you graduated in 04. I graduated in 02, but I'll take it back to my sister graduated in 98. Mm-hmm. But in 98, when y'all were on top, I remember going to the Southwest Forest Park game. I remember going to the Southwest Tucker game. You know what I'm saying? These were major games. And when I say, Hallford Stadium, which used to be Memorial Stadium, both sides full.
Right.
I'm talking about standing room only, both sides full.
Right.
Fans and support. So how do we get that Friday night, experience back?
I think first we just have to get community effort back. It's a lot of schools in DeKalb County, so that I can understand how that can be difficult when you're trying to segregate yourself amongst one school. But as we have come together as community, especially when we play these outside games, like on the 15th of May, we play Creekside. We're playing Creekside right here in our backyard. Correct. We need everybody to come out.
Everybody.
We need everybody to come out of there to see us play Creekside.
Correct.
Everybody going to want to see that game. Creekside made all these records and put up these phenomenal numbers last year. So we want to see what's going on with Southwest and Creekside, and we should have the community out there, and that should be at all DeKalb County games. There were DeKalb County teams have teams coming in outside DeKalb County. Right. We should have effort and should have community, but it also boils down to people like winners, man.
Yeah.
Now let's just keep it a buck. We got to win. You know what I'm saying? Correct. Yes, we got to have community involvement. That's the community side. That's the village side. But on the football side, we have to win.
Correct.
Everybody likes a winner. So we can give a lot of involvement when people feel like they're giving into or they're sponsoring into or whatever, sacrificing for, and they feel like they're getting something out of it, which would be the win.
Correct.
You understand? Most of you people who just stay in it without winning be parents or maybe might be, alumni that just have a heart for it. But if you want a full community, you have to win. We have to win as a county. We have to win as DeKalb County.
Correct.
So I think that would help out a lot.
Definitely. Because like I said, I went to Stone Mountain, but when those games came, we're going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No matter what school you went to.
No matter what school you're going to.
Right.
Okay. All right. To get back on the recruiting and the Southwest band, who are some of the top players that you guys have going into this next season? Okay. Who to look out for?
Well, this year you should look out for our quarterback. Our quarterback is a top-ranked quarterback. He's doing some good things. His name is Braylon Carter, number 2. That's our quarterback. I also have a wide receiver by the name of Jordan Christian. Their chemistry is phenomenal.
Okay.
We get them going. We get them on the same page. We'll be very, 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 very good this year. Our defense is, I believe, is one of our strong points. We have our defensive tackle, Abdul Hawkins, coming back this year. He put up good numbers last year, had the quarterback running, along with the senior who left, Ernest Rankins. They both did a good job this year. And we have a lot of, like I said, the future. We have a lot of 10th graders, rising 10th graders, they're going to be contributing and doing things. So we have a lot of talent coming up this year, and I know that we should be able to compete because we have a good schedule this year as well. We play Carver, Atlanta. We play Carver, Columbus. We got Monroe. We got Stevenson. We got Creekside. You know what I'm saying? We got Lithonia. So we got heavy hitters on our schedule this year. Okay. So we ready to step out there, and we think we have the weapons to go out there and compete And that's what's going to make people attracted back to DeKalb County.
Correct.
Us being able to go out there and compete against these schools. I think about 2-3 of the schools I called, competed for a state championship in the last 5 years.
Correct.
So with that being said, we're playing a good schedule.
Okay. All right. One thing I'll ask you is, we'll finish on these two questions. First question is, First question is, who has the best band in DeKalb County? I know for years it was said the Southwest had the best band in DeKalb County. I haven't been directly associated with in the band community. Who has the best band in DeKalb County?
The best band is Southwest, hands down. We have the accolades to prove it. That's the only place where football players wish they could be in the band. I'm not going to lie to you. I used to love them playing next to us. And the band members just knows football just as well as the football players. You go to Southwest DeKalb and you lose a football game, that band going to get on your tail about it. So the tradition and everything about it, man, Southwest has the best band in the land. We have proven that many, many times before. I don't even think why it's still a question. Shout out to my two that's in the band, Desi and Tuda Booty. They in the band. And, we got the best band in the land.
Okay. Last but not least, last question. All right. Give me your top 5 DeKalb County players that you've seen, past, present, or currently playing. And it in no particular, you don't even have to give them an order. Just give me your top 5 in no particular order. DeKalb County football players you've seen, past, present. It don't even have to necessarily be Southwest, but past, present, and or currently playing.
I would have to go. My uncle Vincent Eldon graduated from Towers High School. Still has records right now in DeKalb County. It was inducted into the DeKalb County Hall of Fame. I also had to go Quentin Burrell. Came out of Southwest DeKalb. I believe he came out 2000. That was my freshman year at Southwest. He made like a phenomenal play when we were playing in Morris Brown against Doug, and it was my welcome to big time high school moment. Like when I seen him make that play, it was crazy. Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker played defensive tackle at Southwest. I learned a lot from him because I used to have to go one-on-one with him a lot as a freshman. And he was a senior, and I got whooped up a lot, but he taught me a lot. Yes, sir. I also have to go in my class. I got 2 of them. I would have to say Frank Morton. That was a guy I think that effortless athlete. Like he didn't even try. Like he just went out there and he just did it. He was like one of them guys. And Shawan Golightly, and I had to put it. It's about 3 of them right there. Shawan Golightly, Deion Kynes, and Jamal Blakely. I just seen them all do phenomenal things on the football field, and those are my classmates. So I am kind of biased, but I did see them do some things that make you like, golly. So those are that's my DeKalb kind of player. My way. It's a plenty more, man. You got Eric Hall from Lithonia back in '96. You got Clifford Brown in Lithonia, Brandon Outlaw, Calvin Knight. You got the Ball brothers. You got, man, DeKalb County. You go on for days and days and days and days, man.
Great.
So I ain't trying to just single out no particular 5, but it's a lot of talent that came out of DeKalb County. A lot of talent that's going to continue to come out of DeKalb County. So
definitely, Coach Yee. I definitely appreciate you coming in today. Like I said, man, first of many spotlights, Southwest DeKalb, probably one of the prominent high schools. What I'll say is, last question. No, this is the last question. I don't know if you've seen it recently on social media. They've been talking about high schools in Georgia.
Right.
I think Scotty ATL brought the question up, and he was like, the top high schools in Georgia, in Atlanta, and Southwest was one of the ones they named. You know what I'm saying?
As
and
should be. Yeah.
and they were saying, I think it was Southwest. The two he said was Southwest, and then I want to say it was Tri-Cities, because Tri-Cities
Okay.
got Outcast. You know what I'm
I can
saying?
understand
So
that.
so
I can
so
understand
so they
that.
I think he was saying like in the whole,
Right.
like the top, and
Right.
but then a lot of people, what I seen in the comments was a lot of people saying that Southwest ain't Atlanta, and we're like, nah. I mean, though we're on the east side, the east side is considered Atlanta. Like, we don't
Right.
go nowhere and be like, we from, like you said, Decatur, or we from Stone Mountain. We gonna say we from Atlanta.
I would say this: Southwest may not be from Atlanta, but I bet you can't find no other school that has influenced Atlanta
Correct.
as Southwest has.
Correct.
When it comes to political figures, we have those. When it comes to authors and doctors and lawyers, we have those. When it comes to entertainment, we have that. When it comes to athletes, we have that. I mean, any genre, any category, anything you want to put up with any school, we can compete. Because, I mean, in 2028, we're going to be the oldest school in the DeKalb County. We're going to be around 100 years. Do you know how many people walk through our hallways? How much greatness been through our hallways in 100 years? You know what I'm saying? We've been around 100 years, and ain't nobody even thinking about doing nothing to Southwest.
Correct.
So that just lets you know the people that we produce and the things that we have at Southwest that's coming out of there. It's nothing. I tell people we're like the Dallas Cowboys of high school. You can go anywhere in the world and people know what this logo is.
Yeah, what the logo is.
So it's like it is what it is. I mean, I'm proud to be from there.
Gotcha. All right, Coach E, it's been a pleasure. Like I said, I want to thank you for coming out. I want to let everybody know. Run your schedule down so everybody knows the schedule.
Just some notable games.
Yeah, notable games.
We
There you
have
go.
Carver, Columbus on 9/11. We have Stevenson on August the 22nd. We have Carver ATL on August the 28th. And the big game against Lithonia will be on the 10/15. That'll be October the 15th. We have Creekside. We need everybody in the DeKalb County to come to this Creekside game. Creekside game will be May the 15th. We need everybody to come out there, and we have the Blue and Gold game / the Alumni Fish Fry. So it's not just the Blue and Gold game. We're giving it back to our alumni as well. Alumni Fish Fry, that will be May 8th. So May 8th and May 15th, those are critical dates for all Southwest DeKalb alumni, Southwest DeKalb teachers, football players. If you have any affiliation with Southwest DeKalb, we would like to see y'all out there on May 8th and May 15th. We're also going to be on the radio station on May 11th on the DJ Holiday Show. And I'll be at 7 p.m., so listen out for us there too.
Man, dope, Coach E. Man, I really appreciate you coming out. Like I said, I'm going to get you all this information. And then, like I said, I'll send this to you by tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
so you'll be able to see it. And then, like I said, when we put it into the show with Outlaw, everything will be A1. All right, man. Thank you. Y'all tune in. Have a great night. Here goes the claps.